Hello guys, I want today we learn how to play keyboard. Many churches right now they have problem because they don't have someone who can help them to play keyboard. But here we have tutorial that will help you if you are a beginner to learn something that you can play at your church. I'll be teaching just simple concepts that a beginner needs to know. I don't want to take you to expert level, but if you will subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to move with me step by step until you become an expert. So today I just wanted to give you just I can call them just a simple concept that you need to understand, that you need when you are playing keyboard. This one for beginners. Yeah, so if you know you are a beginner, you have never ever played keyboard, this one is for you. I'll teach you from um, just simple. I can call it kienyeji. So I'll be teaching you kienyeji, if I may use that word, so as to understand how to play keyboard without any difficulty. This concept will help you to start playing just basic music at your church or where you need to be playing to. So let's start and see how you have to handle the keyboard, how you have to play. And as we continue, I'll be teaching some songs that you need that are commonly used, that are commonly sung at church, so to understand how to play them. So move with me from one step to another. I'll be giving a whole tutorial. So if you subscribe, you'll be able to learn a lot from this channel. God bless you as we start. So as you can see in my keyboard, just to help you, I'll be playing black keys. We call them sharp keys. For instance, when you are told to play a C, you see here we have two black keys, and here down we have a white key. This white key, we call it, this is a C, but when it comes to black, it becomes sharp. So today, I'll be playing key F, and the key F, the chord of key F is this one. If you can see, I've pressed in these three keys. We have this because when you count from C, D, E, F, then we said when you call here, it becomes sharp. So this one, it is F sharp. So now I'm playing F sharp. Now, because this is basic, I'm giving basic on how to play just simple song at your church or anywhere. You can see I've pressed this and this, where we have three keys, black keys. I've pressed this one and this. With this one is a F sharp. Together this one, I pressed these two. Then I've also pressed this one. Now, so this tutorial to become simple, I just want you to forget about this key, this. just forget about this one. Then instead, because these are two, these are two, these are two, I have pressed this one. Instead, I'll press this one. So I'll take this key to this other lower key. Now when it becomes here, it is higher key. Because the more you move that way, it becomes higher. So instead, when I have pressed these three that way, this one and this one, you skip the center one. I'll just take this one to this. And because you cannot remove this figure from here, you just move these three figures this way, so it becomes this way. Can you see? My figure, the first figure, which is this one, I can call it first number one. First figure, it is pressing this first key of the two. The first key of the two, if you can see. The first key of the two. So you press, then the next figure, it is pressing the first key of the three keys. Then the last thing is this figure, so we call it figure 3. It is pressing the third key of these three black keys. So now you are playing. When you are playing, you play this way. You hear that sound? Let me just adjust. Then now you can hear very well. Now when you are playing, you can hear that sound. It should sound like mine. Can you press that one? If it sounds like mine, then you are okay. You have pressed the correct keys. Now, after you have practiced this one and then understood about that, the next step is to go to the next chord. Now, this one is when you are playing a very simple song. So this is the first chord. I don't want to use terms which are used in music because you are a beginner. I want you to understand. So as you go to the church, you play something. I don't want you have keyboard at church, then there's nobody to play. It's good to have a basic that will help you as you continue learning to advance in the future. So when you play this one, you can hear that sound. Can you hear? Now, the next thing that you have to do is to go to the next chord. Also, this was the first chord. You play this one, you play this one, you play that one. So you go to the next key, the next chord, not key. Sorry for that. So the next chord for the simple song, you just come here. Now, we have these two. We have this gap. We have two white keys, right? So the next thing that you have to do is to move this first key, that first figure, to this key. Now we have two, but you have to move to this one. So it will be that one. All right. The second key, which will be sharp. Now remember, the first chord, you are pressing this one. So the second one chord, you press this one. All right. So it will be that one. Then, because they should be three, so to form a chord, the keys they should be three to form a chord, you finish with this one here. This one. Can you see? Can you hear that? So you have pressed this one, this. You have to look very keenly. After these three keys, we have another white key which follows here, the one that you are pressing. Then after that, you skip one, a white key, you skip another black key, then you go to this one. So this one is the one that you're pressing. Then you come here again, you skip these two, then you press this one, which is F sharp. Now when you press, it should sound this. Can you hear that sound? It sounds very nice. Very nice. So the next step is to finish the chord. To finish, so to the final chord that you are supposed to press. So the final chord that we are supposed to press, it is the key, call me, this one, and the. Now I pressed this, the first key of the two keys. Then I followed this one. You can see these white keys. They are in the center of three. They are in the center of the three black keys and two black keys. So you press this one, which is close to the three black keys. This one only. Then you follow the other key that you're supposed to press. It is this key at the center of these three. So when you press, they should sound like this. That way. That way. If you're producing that sound, then you are in track. That is it. Good, congratulations. Now the next step, so is to play a simple song. Just to play a simple song. The next step to be simple. We start from the first step. The first chord that we hand, it is this one. Remember? This was the first chord. So now to play a simple song, it will be like this. You just press this one. You come here to the next, to the second chord, which was this one, and these are this. All right. Then you go back to the start chord, which is this, and this. All right. Then you go to the final key that we end. The final key that we end is this one. Can you hear? So we have saying you start from the first chord, that one. You go to the second chord. Can you hear? Then you go to the first chord. Then the third chord. So it goes this way. First, which is number one chord, first chord, second chord, first chord, then that chord. So it is 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. So the first chord that you started with, let's number it like 1. So it will be 1. Then the second chord that we end will be number 2. 2. Then the first chord, 1. Then you finish. Can you see? Very simple. So now, how can we play a song like ni wewe Bwana, ni wewe Bwana. You just play this way. Ni wewe Bwana, wewe Bwana, ni wewe Bwana, wewe Bwana, So it is 1, 2, simple way to play a keyboard in a simple songs like that one. The next episode I'll be teaching how to combine the left hand with right hand the same time, so you find that you can play together. So make sure you follow my channel, and you will learn a lot, I promise you. I'll be playing keyboard for long, so I'm certain that you learn a lot. I'm very sure you learn a lot. I'll be practicing keyboard for long. In my church, I'm the one who play. And I thank God for that fire He has given me that opportunity. And I've seen many churches, they are suffering because they are very struggling. They don't have people to play keyboard. So God has given this grace. So it's to teach people who want to learn keyboard online in a YouTube. So just follow from step to step. I will not be playing like expert, because I want you to learn to reach the level I am right now. So I'll be just taking from one step to another. Very simple, like a beginner, whatever that you need. I'll be also sharing some tips on how to play any kind of the instrument. I've played many instruments. I've played trumpets. Uh, I know to play a guitar bit. And I know a lot of instruments. So I'll be teaching you from one step to another, and I'll be giving you some tips that you need to understand when you are playing. Because playing keyboard or play any instrument is not about skills. It needs some knowledge that you need uh, to be able to play in a live band. Can you see? And I will be grateful to see my students playing in a live band. And one day when I was young, I just needed to be a good musician. I wanted to be a good instrumentalist. And I thank God because of this fire He has made me to be. It is not by might, or it's not by me, but it's by grace of God. He has made me to reach this level. And I want to share whatever that I have in my heart. I will not charge you anything. It's just free of charge. You'll find the link, or just follow my YouTube channel. You subscribe, and then you click the bell, so as to be getting all notification when I upload a video. I'll be doing this one every week, so it's to teach you within 1 month. Even we can go further. I'll be taking you from one level to another, so it can take some time. But if you follow cleanly, I'm sure you will learn something. God bless you so much.